This little FMV intro right at the very start is the only FMV in the entire game, which is possibly partly why they've managed to get the whole game onto one single PS1 disc, which is quite the achievement. Pretty nifty. I will be starting a new game, but not immediately. You just leave this title screen alone for a few seconds. You do get an initial intro screen, which, as I say, doesn't contain spoilers at all. It is literally just an intro to the game. And I've seen plenty of people skip this, which is a shame, because you're missing out if you do. It's a lot of fun. Like all of the game, full of great dialogue. Wait for it. BKP headquarters, Valnane, 0:24 AM. Six hours have passed since the occupation of the Duke's Manor by one Sidney Lostero, founder and leader of the Mullenkamp sect. He and his allies have taken the Duke's family and servants hostage. They hold the manor as we speak. For what purpose? The scum make two demands. The release of their imprisoned comrades and the abdication of Cardinal Battiston. Yet their religious freedom, within limits, is protected. On what pretext shall we apprehend them? We need no pretext. Mullenkamp is a pack of rogues hiding behind a priest's frock. We believe them responsible for the attempt on our sovereign's life this Yuletide past. And the BKP will not free their comrades? Certainly not. Do you know how many agents gave their lives? All because of this religious freedom. Too much freedom, too many gods. Let those cultist cur dogs run loose and they will bite you. Gods, while our parliament cowers. Strike that outburst from the record. Yes, my lord. Cult's not the Templars' concern. Why must we be involved? Our inquisitors have found that Mullenkamp's coin comes from the captive Duke himself. Indeed, Valendia might still be at war with itself, were it not for the Duke's heroism, yet he wields much of his power from the shadows. Ironic much, because that is exactly what you guys are doing. Even after his retirement, his grip on Parliament is unrelenting. Lovely shot. We have watched him long enough. Now it is time to act. Furthermore, we must find out why the Cardinal sent his blades to deal with this incident without our approval. Inquisitor Heldricht will explain. You will go to the Greylands immediately. A map of the manor grounds is in your carriage. I've sent one of my agents ahead. She will fill you in when you arrive. She? Agent Merlos. Duke Bardorba's Manor, Greylands, 1:58 AM. Love the atmospheric music here. And the camera work. Agent Riot, I presume. I'm your partner, Callow Merlos. But please, call me Cal. How was your journey? How many are there? Our scouts report 12 men. Of course, we have yet to spot Sydney, and there may be more inside the manor. Hostages? Including the Duke's family and servants, 34. Thankfully, the Duke himself was away at the time. The Duke was not taken captive? Nay. How fare the blades? We'll have to wait and see. With the hostages inside, direct action is perilous. We must negotiate with Sydney while we collect information to aid our final... What is this? It seems the siege has begun. Cardinal's blades have made their move. We've given no such order. Their actions are in direct defiance of our authority. Perhaps their hand was forced. Wait, where are you going? Blades have provided the perfect distraction. It's far too dangerous. We must wait for reinforcements. Party's action hero line coming up. Reinforcements? I am the reinforcements. You go, Ashley. That's a lot of fun. So now we can start the game. Don't need to watch the intro again. There we go. Duke Bardorba's Manor, Greylands, 2:32 AM. Like the lighting effects. You found Sydney? Not yet, sir. Put out the fires, or we'll lose the manor and all will be for naught. Split the knights into 2 groups. One to douse the blaze, the other to exterminate the traitors. Right away, sir. Where are you, Sydney? To battle. Nice cut. Show them who they're dealing with. Torch the chambers and kill the hostages. Aye. Plotted the architecture and the backgrounds and character models. This is a freaking PS1 game. Looks awesome. For a PS1 game. Also, beware of the box. We've no time. Let's finish this before the blades arrive. Right, let's do it quick and get out of here. Ah, betrayed by box. Who goes there? Here we go. Battle time. What's this? You expect a tutorial? Well, you expect wrong. None of that here. Figure it out as you go along. Luckily, it's fairly simple. You click to pause the battle. Well, press the circle button actually. We find the bit that does the most damage with a reasonable percentage. And then you bash them. It gets more complicated later. If you don't do anything, battle proceeds and you get hit. So you have to be quite quick on the draw. It's an interesting blend of action and strategy. You end up having to bash the button quite a bit to stop opponents getting a hit in. I'm not really doing it yet because I don't need to. But actually, she walks up these steps quick. It's a purposeful stride. Not for the first time I'm going to discover how good this background looks. The artwork, the lighting. Ooh. Well, have you found it? It's no use. There's nothing like that here, anywhere. Keep looking, damn you. I'm telling you, Sydney, nights are nearly upon us. Stop your whimpering. You'd come this far only to leave empty-handed. No search. The little details with the lighting, the way the orange light spreads across the floor when they open the door. There's little touches like that. Curse the Duke. Where's he hidden it? You sure the Duke really has it? Does the damn thing even exist? You doubt me, Hardin? You doubt my power? Forgive me, I did not intend. But Sydney, any longer and there will be no escape for us. Fine then, bring the boy and come with me. Don't move, Sydney. I've a bowgun aimed at your heart. Now turn round slowly. Sick tat, Sydney. You're no knight, are you? Bind your legs with that rope. Ah, a risk breaker. A royal guard dog. Did you not hear me? Bind yourself, now. This is an unfortunate turn of events. Hold it! Rip. Sydney! I'm the one you want. Not dead. Go quickly. Go to Monde. You stop. What's going on? You are most certainly dead. Leave the back from the grave stuff to the fairy tales. Creepy music too. Love it. You've given me quite much. Show a little more respect. Fairy tales, risk breaker. This line gets quoted in Final Fantasy XII, which I will point out if and when I ever play it. To talk. Sick wyvern, although it looks like it's seen better days. Spear in the eye there. My apologies. I've no time to toy with you. I do need to go and answer my phone. Get thrown into another fight. Again, still no tutorial. And this fire breath attack can do some damage. Not that there's much you can do about it at this point. Ouchie. Dragon has its weak spot. Well, it's a wyvern actually, rather than a dragon. But it's weak in the neck. So let's go. Luckily it's a wounded wyvern, so it dies relatively easily. Later dragons and wyverns do not. Look at the French horn there. Monde. French horn again. Ooh, there we go, that's that done. Thanks for watching, bye. That's intro number 2. Body is but a vessel for the soul, a puppet which bends to the soul's tyranny. And lo, the body is not eternal, for it must feed on the flesh of others, lest it return to the dust whence it came. Therefore must the soul deceive, despise, and murder men. A.J. Durai. Final Fantasy Tactics fans, I hope you recognise that name. Now we drift into, I guess, intro 3? I don't know how to describe it. So, the knights who came were not the king's men, but the cardinals? Knights of the Cross, led by Guildenstern, my lord. The Crimson Blades, in direct service to the cardinal, Duke Bardolba's secondary residence, Greylands, 5:38 AM. Guildenstern led his men toward Monde in pursuit of Sydney. I see. Send one of your men in the armour of these holy knights. Set fire to the manor. Fire, my liege. The fool Sydney used his wyvern. We can't have witnesses telling the world, now can we? The hostages, your family. Irrelevant. Burn it to the ground. Lords of Parliament. The VKP, Vendetta Knights of the Peace, formed a squad to deal with the felons. The risk breakers, those meddling fools. Your will, my lord? Monde is yours. Let no one out of the town. You can deal with Sydney and the Blades there. Parliament? I'll deal with those watchdogs. They won't trouble you further. And the young Lord Joshua? He is my light, my soul. Aught should befall him. Do you wish, my lord? Let's cut to the picture. Am I fated to rot and wither, even as I breathe? Let me tell you, the older you get, the harder that line hits home. 11:42 AM. Monde is an old town with a history of over 2,000 years. Its walls have seen many battles. They are stronger than the mightiest forts of Valendia. And as the sun wheels through the sky, the beauty of their shifting colours surpasses that of any palace. That's seen by now. The Grand Cathedral that towers over the town centre is a symbol of Monde's indomitable spirit and is the holy ground of the devout Iocus priesthood. At its height, Monde was a thriving community more than 5,000 people strong, which 25 years ago, a great earthquake brought that chapter in Layamon's history to a close. But yeah, that previous scene was Merlot's finding the bodies. She didn't kill them. A little tiny bit unclear. Well, 2 sentinels are dead. Murdered. This the only way in? There's a great crevasse preventing entry above ground. And from the sea? Nay, sunken reefs that rose during the earthquake form a gauntlet of whirlpools. Too dangerous. You do know we sent agents in thinking those ruins were the Mullenkamp base. Not one returned. Not on account of the whirlpools, I'd wager. Surely it was men who killed them. How was it down there? Come down and see for yourself. According to the survivors, our comrade Agent Riot headed out for Monde before noon. Of course, the reports are vague and we cannot deny the possibility of inaccuracies, yet given that there is only one path to infiltrate Monde, this office believes the reports to be valid. What's this? That's what I'm here to find out. It does seem well fortified for a wine cellar. Oh, Monde's wineries once vied with the best of Valendia. Since they went out of production, the remaining vintages sell for a premium. Denny, consider them yours. Plan to go alone? An agent with no combat experience would just be a liability. Tell me what you know about Mullenkamp and this Sydney fellow. Sydney Lostero, leader of the religious cult Mullenkamp. His real name and age are unknown, one of many self-styled prophets of the apocalypse. So why would a cult missionary commit such a crime? I do not know what the Cardinal thinks, but the VKP believes he is no prophet. Indeed, he is in dark alliance with Duke Bardorba, who controls Parliament from behind the scenes. But the cult is but a front. Perhaps this incident is a sign of some falling out between the two. Or merely another of the Cardinal's witch hunts? There are many would-be prophets in the land these days, but Sydney is different. His prophecies ring true, and those enraptured by the way he hums revelations, as though they were simple ballads. Quality line there. All say the same, he's a miracle. In any case, he has a strange power. He can guess the past of those he meets. He can even read hearts. They say his charisma is such that his followers offer both body and soul to him. Sounds like you're quite taken with him yourself. Agent Riot! If I do not return by the morrow's eve, inform HQ, won't you? Speed. Oh, hey. We sent men to monitor the abandoned mineshaft that leads to Monde. All were found dead. At the entrance, other bodies were found. 2 knights of the Cardinal's Crimson Blades. 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 2 Our men were murdered with swords, but the knight's wounds show they died by their own hands. At present, we have taken the bodies into custody, and our specialists are continuing the examination. Excerpt from Greyland's Incident Investigation Report, Section Pi. Vintage wine. Have vibration enabled on the controller. It shakes when you get little earthquakes. I haven't bothered. No live burials today, thanks. Strange power indeed. And away we go. Woohoo! Game has now finally started. Again, no tutorial, no indication whatsoever on how to play the game. So it's a good job I can remember, mostly. Relook mode? Yeah, there we go. Said it before and I'll say it again. It's a PS1 game. You can do this. Look how good it all looks. Little lighting effects. Babaroo. Menu. So what have we got? Items is where everything is. This is where you equip everything. Can't do any setup stuff yet. We've got items that we can use that do various things. Status screen. Defense affinities. All of this will become much clearer when we get going. But I do happen to know that this one is the most important when you attack. Type, even though it's the third one down in the nested menu, that's the one you need to pay the most attention to. They could have really done with a tutorial. Treasure. Oops. That was not the first time I'm going to accidentally climb on top of a treasure chest while trying to open it. An edged weapon, we've already got one. Shield, glove, and some healing items. Vera bulbs lower your risk. Cure bulbs cure, obviously. I will explain risk when we actually incur some. So if I equip this, B for bronze, they're both edged weapons. The top of which is actually slightly lower attack, 1.9 to 1.10. It has less physical affinity and less edge, so it's actually worse in every way than the Fandango, so we won't equip it. We'll have this little shield though. And a slightly better leather glove. Marginal. This game's interesting in that you don't level up, you don't get experience points. The only way you get stronger is by finding items and by finding better equipment or crafting better equipment later on. It's a very hard game to grind in order to be overpowered, especially on a first playthrough. Partly why it's so difficult to play. Those unfamiliar. It's very rewarding when you get it to work. Save point. I'll just drop one in here just to make sure it's still working. What are we in? Slot 2. So yeah, previous playthrough of chest save there. Game's weird in that when you get a lot of items and your inventory's full, you can put them into storage chests and save the contents of those chests onto a memory card slot. So you have a game save slot and a storage memory slot. It's kind of unusual. It's actually perfectly possible to play the game without using the storage slot at all. But I probably will. A beastie. Isn't too complicated to do yet. But you notice when I hit it, I went up to a risk of 1 up there. Risk drops over time, but you can use items to lower it as well. It also lowers quicker when you're in free walk mode like I am now, as opposed to battle mode, which is behind my head at the moment. You can see the start of it. You can also climb around obstacles and explore rooms. Some of them have hidden things in. Jump scare. Well, got her open. It's no good. No even a budge. What's this? It weren't locked a moment ago, eh? No key holds this door. It'd be a grimoire what's doing this. Well, who locked it then? Someone inside? Buggered if I know. Look, we'll be cut off from the others. And where are those scouts, man? They've not returned. This be no time for loafing around. Keep your cap on, brother. Now, come up here and take a look at this. I apologise for my hideous accents in this, but what are you going to do? What's that? A grimoire? I do not claim to be a professional quality voice actor. I will do what I can. A locked door. Oh, how do you do the map? Is it select? No, select zoom. There's a button that does the mini map and I can't remember what it is. You have to do it from the menu. Oh, there we go. There we go. So we can see where we've been and which doors are locked with what. In this case, chamomile sickle. Yep. And I'm using the shoulder buttons to confusingly rotate the camera. I'll get smoother as I get back into it, I'm sure. This too be a grimoire's doing. What be the god? I'd oft heard of it, but this. And a worm, a dragon, was sighted at the Duke's Manor. Well, if there's magic about, dragons won't be far behind. I worry about Guildenstern and the others. They'll be fine. Think of it. If we've witnessed miracles such as these on Layamon's doorstep, then what lies within? You wear naivety like a crest, brother. Line. Surely the maesters know of this grimoire. Mayhap we've just been in the dark, eh? Yeah, charge is to drub these Mullenkamp scoundrels and procure the miracles of Layamond. It is just a rumour, but I've heard that Guildenstern's lot works those magics as well. Rubbish. We're servants of the Lord. No true knight of the cross would dabble in the black arts. It's only a rumour, brother. But if Sydney is truly the worker of diablerie they claim he is, I say fight fire with fire. I say that the Lord be our shield. Choir boy. The only shield I see is the one covering your eyes. Heretic or no, I believe what I see, and right now, I see sorcery. Wine'll take wind, for the likes of us use magic, my friend. The lesser game would just say pigs fly. This game, swine'll take wing. Just that little bit better than it needs to be. Aye, but with a grimoire, your fattest sow can outfly my swiftest falcon, if you believe the chroniclers. The grimoire, you say? You could even make cobblestones float like clouds. Fight time. Sorry, poorly accented knights, but this is where you meet your end. Bit. You've got some hit points. This time? There we go. Can't do any attack or defense abilities yet because we haven't learned them. I keep trying to reflexively do the chaining buttons out of habit. We'll get there. I need to be quicker on the attack button so they don't get hits in. Okay, so we got a nice little nifty in-game explanation for the floating platforms, which is unusual. I do like to go into a free look mode every now and again and just admire how good the in place looks. That's a storage chest that we don't need yet. Hop on board. Whee. Here we go. Hey doggo. Oh, I didn't go into battle mode quick enough. Never mind, it doesn't really hurt you that much. Could be wrong, but is that the same dog dying sound effect that they use in Final Fantasy XII? Do they use the same sound effect? That sounds very, very similar. I'm going to blunder into a trap in a minute. I know there's one here somewhere. There it is. If I chill out for a couple of minutes, my HP does come back on its own. Really, the only reason to ever use recovery items out of battle is impatience. But it will work, because I will use them. Here comes one of Parliament's watchdogs. You, go back and silence his yapping. Parliament's watchdogs? An agent of the VKP. You can follow orders, can you not? The VKP is your enemy. Now, go. There. Oh, hey Sydney. Don't hit the cube. Well, I could hit the cube, it wouldn't hurt anything. I won't. Click on the right arm until you drop. You can cause things like reduced attack, reduced movement by targeting a specific body part. But they tend to die very close to the point where that happens. That's probably something they could have balanced a bit better. Maybe made those abilities trigger a little bit more easily. One for the remake, if they ever get round to doing it. Please, Square, get round to doing it. I want a remake of this. I see you down there. Not now, I don't. Where do you go? There we are. Yeah. Oh, that's a useful little thing that it does. If there's an obstruction or a bit of scenery in the way when you swing, you will miss. You have to be aware of that. And you can use it to your advantage as well. And as confidently predicted, impatience has got the better of me and I will use a cure route. Just the one. We'll be fine. Not again. This is a big one. Top pad goes like a good here. We've got the vibration switched on. I do not feel I'm welcome here. I see that shadow. There you are. Oh, there's another one. I was busy climbing a step. 69. Almost nice. And there's a dog somewhere as well, but I don't think I can get him from here. Nice. This is the first optional room, I guess you'd describe it as. I think if you jump on here... Oh, there was a heel trap on here. I'm probably thinking of a different room. I'm sure there's one of these rooms where you get shut in that you can jump on a heel trap. It's a different platform. Done. Oh, door's been unlocked. Pop into free look mode. You can have a little peek around. Good way to spot if you've missed a treasure chest or anything interesting, like right there, for instance. We have a piercing weapon in the form of this crossbow. Another glove upgrade and some more Healy items. Why not? So let's equip. Do I want to equip the crossbow? Crossbows have better range than swords. And actually it's got higher base damage as well. Physical affinity is slightly lower, but its piercing affinity is really good. We'll equip it for now. Oh, and there was a glove, wasn't there? Almost forgot. Yeah, there's only one way out. Onward. Half navigating by the mini-map. You can see where I've been is that way and where I haven't been is that way. That's doing less damage than the edged weapon is. And I don't have a shield anymore. So I think for doggos, Fandango is the way to go. And don't forget to re-equip your shield when you've gone back from a two-handed to a one-handed weapon. got an item drop. A Vera root. Okay, puzzle time. We have a tall platform that we can't immediately jump up, and we have some boxes. This one's easy enough to solve. Some of these get very complicated later on. Think I can make that? Yeah, there we go. Right, door. A tricky jump. Can I make this jump or do I need a box? I think we need a box. So. Can't destroy the white stone ones. We can destroy the wooden ones. We can only pick one up that's either on the floor or one level up. So he stands in front of a lever. Lever. The door is closing. We have 3 seconds. Hurry up. Don't run to the side of the door like I just did, otherwise it resets. Not being in battle mode will probably help. You'll see later on there's a horrendous one of these little puzzles where you have to get out of a closing, reach a door before it closes. And oh my god, I'll be there a while. Guarantee, because I can't remember why. In we go. Flashbang. Papa? Ah. How mysterious. Was that Monde or was that Ashley's mind? Bit of both. Anything else to do in here other than bash bats? Don't think so. Except I'm facing the wrong way. Yes, we need to do more box smashing. There we go. Save point and treasure. Gear item. Well, that's kind of suggestive, isn't it? That we get a save point and heal items right before we go through this door. Let's take the opportunity, just in case disaster happens. Sure it won't. In we go. What's the best way to approach this? Let's try equipping the crossbow and see what that does. I'm suspecting that an edged weapon will be better. I'll try the crossbow first, just in case. We'll be able to get a long shot in before he gets too close, hopefully. Damn, he's got more range than me, even with my crossbow. Okay, a bit closer. Yeah, 18 isn't that much. Oh, wow. Having said that, 42 on the head. And we missed, as of course we did. Do a quick compare. Also, banging battle music. Wow, yeah, 67. Okay, I think we're sticking with the sword. I could just go for the arms for a better hit percentage. I'm starting to doubt the validity of that 60% it's telling me. Arms instead. Entities can be a bit, what should we say, XCOM-y. Let's try not to die. Nice crit, Ashley. Hey, that did it. First proper boss down. Completed 3%. Go me. Now we get to do our first little spinny thing for a stat bonus. This is the closest you get to a level up. Oh, not a bad one to start with. HP plus 5. Max HP. Into the door, and our first grimoires. Heal and Degenerate. Which I'll use the heal. I won't be able to use Degenerate yet because we need a target for it. So new magic, when you learn it, starts as a grimoire, and then the first time you use it, it can go into your magic menu. And don't forget to open the treasure chest at the back, wherever that is. Gimme. Shield. Spear Bulb. Yggdrasil's Tears. Interesting name. I think that's from Norse mythology. Yggdrasil. Is that the Norse tree of life? I think, if I'm remembering my mythology correctly. Why did I just open this menu? I distracted myself talking about Norse thing to be a weapon or something. That was a shield, wasn't it? It's 1 point of defense better. and it's a better against edged than blunt. So again, you can customise your defences according to what opponent you're facing. So like big Minotaur there with his mace, keep the buckler on even though its defence is a point lower because of the blunt affinity. Cool. Click, click. Sydney. So this is the risk breaker. Most men complacently accept knowledge as truth. They're sheep ruled by fear. That's more true today than it ever was. But you are different. Always calm, detached, a smooth flow of thought into action. Indeed, it is almost as if you had no soul. Would you do it? Body and soul are one, yet yours are separate, like a child from the knight in his storybook. Where is your soul, Riskbreaker? Is this VKP training? Or did you see something that made you shut your soul away? Show me your soul. I'll talk about that little scene in a minute. Three again. This time with persons at the picnic. It's Ashley, of course. I like the contrast between how bright and sunny this flashback scene is compared to how dark and creepy the dungeons are. Uh-oh. Back to the dark again. You killed your beloved wife and child. It was slain by fallen knights, jackals. Wrong. You failed to protect your wife, your child. You failed in your duty as a knight, as a husband, as a father. You killed them. Sydney. Try to catch me, Ashley Riot. Look outside yourself to find the truth. What's your game? Pardon. Ashley. Merlos. Pay no heed to me. Take them, Riot. The City of Shade will forgive your sins, my son, and call forth a power that lies within you even now. This is my game. I run, you give chase. I am the heart, and you the hunter. This heart has laid a few snares of his own. I am waiting for you, Riskbreaker. Hold, Sydney. Down. He has recovered battle abilities from his suppressed memory. What is happening? I am waiting for you, Ashley Riot. Ooh, well, a lot happened there. First off, we now have a new menu item, battle abilities. So on attack, I will put those 3 abilities onto my buttons. Try to remember to use them. Defense abilities. Again, I will. Which way do I normally do this? I can't remember. Completely forget which does what, but we have prevent paralysis and numbness, reflect 40% of damage, and reduce physical damage by 50%. On attack, we have inflicts an extra 40% and repairs a small amount of weapon DP, which is damage points, so basically it stops the weapon from falling apart. Gain life, gain 30% HP, heavy shot, additional 70% damage. Awesome sauce. Now, I do just need to mention, because why wouldn't I? I love that little dialogue between Sydney and Ashley, where Sydney totally breaks the fourth wall, saying, body and soul are one, but yours are separate, like the child from the knight in his storybook. You the player of the child, Ashley is your knight. He's talking to you, as well as talking to Ashley in game, so it works on 2 levels. And also, you'll notice when he says, show me your soul, you don't see a shot of him looking at Ashley when he does that. Camera turns to Sydney, looking at you and pointing to the camera. He's talking to you, the player, as well as Ashley. That's some cool cinematography, writing, however you want to describe it, but I like it a lot. For the first time, the game gets slightly meta about that, with separation between you, the player, and the character. And because I'm a massive nerd, I will point it out whenever it happens. We also have a knight dummy in the corner. You can basically use these as training. So, like, if, just as a for instance, I wanted to practice with my crossbow, because it feels to me like a piercing weapon against armoured knights might be effective, maybe. I can do it here. It doesn't do any damage or anything, but it does give you a chance to practice your battle abilities, which I'm going to do just for a second, because I'm going to be terrible at them. Coupled with the fact that there's a teeny bit of input lag between my PS2 and the PC, which is going to make this harder than normal, but I will try to get better at it. I will need to, because bosses later on require you to be able to do chaining. At the moment I suck. Also, different weapons have different attack speeds, so the timing is different for different weapons. You'll notice my risk's gone way up to 20 doing that, which is another reason for getting chaining to work. If you can chain things, you don't increase your risk much, or do you? Which I think you do after a certain point. 10 chains, I think, the risk starts flying up. But it does more damage, and you get the ability bonuses. I could save, but I don't think I need to. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that fighting those dummy monsters does improve your weapon affinities. Like my crossbow eventually will get slightly better against humans now that I've practiced on that knight dummy. It takes a long time and you really have to grind at it. So I probably won't bother. See, I'm on human affinity 1 at the moment. And physical, I think, would also go up eventually. So you can do that as a way of sort of levelling up, but you have to do a lot of it. Got back defensibility, so I was busy mashing the attack button. There's a dog down there. Well, I guess now we just make our way back to the locked door from earlier. Hey doggos, oh, I shouldn't be using the crossbow for you, should I? Sword is going to be way better. You can also fight bare-fisted like I just accidentally did there, although it does make the game harder. It's a good thing to do on a repeat playthrough on a New Game Plus, is to have a bare-fisted run. You can learn your own unique abilities with it, and it kind of looks funny, beating up dragons with your fists. The bat over there, I can see the shadow, but it's not getting any closer. Here it comes. I'll stop mashing the attack button when I'm about to be attacked. Completely screwing up my defense abilities. Luckily it doesn't matter too much at this early stage. The game isn't too challenging yet, although I have seen people die to the Minotaur. It hits quite hard if you're not expecting it. Like, one of the things you can do to, again, not exactly grind because there's no EXP in this game, is if you go in and out of various rooms. I think the monsters respawn, it says every other room or something like that you go through. Previous monsters respawn. Certainly if you leave an area and come back, everything respawns. So you can keep fighting things multiple times. I'm about to do in here just as a demonstration. So these guys are all back again now. Of course, you don't actually get anything just for beating things like this. No experience points. But doing this will improve my beast affinity on the sword. Presumably physical affinity as well. And you can learn special abilities for weapons as well by using them repeatedly. And there's always a chance that an enemy will drop an item, or if it's an enemy with equipment, you can get new equipment this way. You need to get the really fancy endgame quality armour. You need to do some serious grinding of bosses with like a ludicrously small percentage chance of hitting it, which I probably won't do. But I might do a little bit of equipment grinding, I guess you could call it, later on. To try and make sure I pick up some reasonable quality gear. Because this game can be difficult as balls on a first playthrough. There's an extra one. Yay, managed to reflect something. That was more luck than judgment, I'll be honest. I keep doing flow. That's entirely down to input lag. I need to hit 0.2 of a second earlier than my muscle memory is trained to do. That's going to take some adjusting to. Oh, crap. I will not be the first or the last Vagrant Story player to get killed by running into a trap in the middle of a battle and dying. It is a legitimate way of getting killed. Oh, I forgot we have a second magic spell to use. Regenerate. Don't really need to use this on a bat, but at least it gets the grimoire used and puts the magic into the magic list where it belongs. There we go. Yay. Luckily there isn't fall damage in this game. Well, I say that, you can fall into pits and into water and take some damage, but just on the regular scenery, there isn't fall damage. Oops. I need to take the platform here, but it's cool. Hey, doggo. Note on the mini-map, there isn't a lock icon rather over here anymore, so unlock the door with the chamomile sigil. Chamomile sigil turned to dust. Most keys are one use only. Not all. I beg of ye, stop the pain. Game's making a very clear point of showing you the soul leaving the body there. It's the only time it does it. Be there. There's a good reason for it. Is this some magic, or merely the power of Monde? Hey Zom. 33. Are you weaker to piercing? These battles aren't too challenging, so I don't need to do this, but it's good to get in the habit of doing this for more difficult fights later. 24, so he's weaker, but I can kite him at range. He can't reach me with his sword, but I can reach with the crossbow. And I cannot get the rhythm of the crossbow chain yet. Come on, dude. Hey, we got an equipment drop. One sword piercing, one-handed. Excuse me. Let's have a little look. $110, $109, $112. Piercing one-handed weapon. Might be good against knights. We'll see. I mean, shield-wise, I guess we'll go for the edged one. Bonbons. Is this too part of your game, Sydney? Can we hit, or are we going to hit the scenery? We can. Come on. At least get one. Immediately dies. Ooh, stuff. Cure root, sure. And you're really crap against piercing. Let's just switch weapons for a second. Sometimes their type weaknesses can be a bit arbitrary. Sometimes it's logical, sometimes it isn't. That's a bit better. Not an enormous amount, actually. Hey, look, I'm doing things. Oh. The third ability is a slower timing. And it caught me out. Stop. Slow, my dude, too slow. I like the fact that I'm cheesing them completely by hiding on this higher level and they can't get me from up here. Ah, hit the scenery. That was bound to happen eventually. Oh. Ow. Rude. Done. Cure bulb. I mean, now that I've got cure magic, the cure bulbs and roots will probably not get used very much. Except for in big boss fights where I need the MP for other things. Better, slowly. Not everybody. Note the little blue icon on the mini-map there. That says it's an exit to a different zone. We are currently in the wine cellar. Also, sound effects. 0, 0, 0, 13, 0. That's more what you expect to see from a Vagrant Story boss. Doing no damage whatsoever and having to figure out exactly how you can possibly hurt it. There are a couple of things we can do. Firstly, I think a suit of armour might be weak to piercing. Actually, we don't need to use the crossbow, do we? We could use the one-handed piercing and keep the shield equipped. Might be a good idea. He's using the big sword, so edged shield. How's that working out? 0, 0, 0, 14, not much different. Can we degenerate them? We can. And stop pushing the attack button. You should be doing defences. There we go. 16, 16. 28, but I don't like that percentage. Basically, if it's below 70 in Vagrant Story, it ain't happening. Well, it might, but not very reliably. Also, sometimes you can't chain bosses, but you don't know until you try. Like that. Or you can only chain certain abilities or certain body parts, but it gives you no indication of what those are. Let's go for the abdomen. Maybe we can chain it. I don't think I have a defense ability that works with this. It's an absorb spell. Got the chain right, but missed the attack. That sounds about right. There we go. Look at me nailing it. Jinxed it. But it was good enough? Yeah. That's why chaining is so useful. Percent now. Still only a normal agent. Spin, spin, spin. Best thing to get would be a strength up, I think. But 5 hit points is very good. You can get 3, 4 or 5. So it's the best of the hit point bonuses. Oh, we got some elixirs. So this will increase max HP. Max MP and an attack spell, Spirit Surge, which I'll try to remember to use next time I've got the opportunity. And I can learn more stuff. MP Drain, gain magic, that might come in useful. Won't equip it yet. Okay, we incurred a little bit of risk, but that will soon tick down. Let's use the elixirs before I forget. Again, I think you can get 3, 4 or 5 one of these potions. So, go 5. Oh, 2. Okay, I stand corrected. MP. 1. Okay. I see you, game. I see you. I think that's all we can use right now. Yeah, I need a target before I can use Spirit Surge. Let me get the treasure chest before I forget. A pole arm, piercing 2-handed. A gem. Can I equip gems now, or do I need to do that in a workshop? I can't remember. There are some things you can only do in a workshop. But we can attach gems. Good. The only one that's got a slot is the polearm. And it gives us 3 to every affinity. And every class. Yes. Cool. I guess we better equip it as well. 12 with that. We have 114 with this. Plus the affinity bonuses. See, this is a weapon that needs reassembling when we get to a workshop. Its best type is edged, which comes from its grip. But the blade type that it's using is piercing, so we're not getting the best out of it. Heal as well. The next area. And slightly depressing music. This is Catacombs. Kind of similar in look to the wine cellar, honestly. Later dungeon areas do look slightly different. Again, when the lovely people at Square get around to remaking this game, I hope they add a little bit more variety in the room types. Drop a save while we're here. Okay. There's only one way to go. At the moment the game's pretty linear. It does expand a bit later. In some areas it expands hideously, as we will see. Yeah, not ready for that at all. This is actually doing less damage than the sword was, I think. Although these dogs might be a bit tougher than the wine cellar versions. These, I think, are hellhounds. Let's go back to the trusty edged fandango for now. Oh yeah, and we've got a spell to use. I'm going to constantly forget that I've got things in my item inventory that need using. It's going to be a recurring theme. Items. Through my looks. 101, not bad. There's also a bag of bones there that's going to animate on me if I don't zap them. Look at that, 100 points of damage. The undeads don't like Spirit Surge, which makes sense. That woke you up. That used a lot of MP though. And let's do the undeady. Decent enough damage. Item drop. Very chortle. Cures poison. Oh. Oh, we got our first break art. Rending Gale. Break arts are kind of cool. It's now on my shortcut menu. I'm doing left 2 shoulder button, by the way, to bring up this shortcut menu. So we're going to break arts. We do Rending Gale. It will cost us 25 hit points to cast it. We'll do a juicy 67. And they look cool. See that bag of bones there? You're going to animate at me, so I'll go straight to you. Right arm probably is the way to go. Another one? Yes. Should probably just point out for anyone that doesn't know the little temper ability with the little yellow sparkly things when I successfully cast that is repairing my weapon's damage points, which is the DP up there in the left hand side. If your weapon's DP goes to 0, it starts doing a lot less damage. Also the PP is phantom points. PP. But yeah, I think when that's maxed out, the weapon does more damage, and that goes up with use. Like the other weapons that I haven't used don't have any. Also, there's another route we can take here to an optional room, which I think is up in that top corner there. But we need to do some block pushing. And indeed block smashing. Come here. What I'm doing. So we have to put it on the little step thing. And then we can pick it up again. There. And finally, oh, no, god damn it! And finally, throw it off the platform like an idiot. Finally, it goes against the back wall. I can get up there. There. Up. Come on, Ashley, you can do it. Yeah. Decent damage. Probably the legs is the way to go here. Oh, you're a tricky little fella to hit, aren't you? Yeah, there we go. Now. Hey, where are you going? Come back. There you go, move minus 50%. Yay, half damage or 40% less damage. That's a successful defense ability. Which I'm needing because you'll notice as my risk goes up, it's now up at 12. He is becoming harder to hit. We'll just go for a soft body shot. There we go. So yeah, there's a treasure chest up there. I can just about make out. And this is teaching us that block doesn't have to be exactly on a flat surface. There's a little bit sticking up. You can still pick it up like that. All loads of stuff. Our first blunt weapon, which is a pink squirrel. What's called that? I don't know. Weapons experts in the chat might be able to tell me. A grip, which we can use for crafting. Armour and boots. And an undead gem. Some items. Lots of good stuff. It's fair to assume at this stage that these are going to be upgrades. Later on, items aren't necessarily an instant replacement. It's worth checking, but early on. So this is 111, so it's comparable damage to everyone else, but it's got the right type. And it's made of iron, which is a better material for your weapon. The whole hierarchy, actually. I can remember what it is. Bronze is the worst, then iron, then Pagan is next, then silver, then Damascus, I think. Doesn't necessarily mean that an iron weapon is better than the bronze every time. That's not necessarily the case, but if I had a bronze pink squirrel and an iron pink squirrel, the iron one would be better. I don't have any items to use. Just heals. Onward. Oh, doggo, do you like blunt weapons? Not particularly good against doggo, let's be honest. Let's switch back. It is possible to just beat the whole game using only the Fandango, but you have to know what you're doing. It's a surprisingly handy weapon early on. Lots of things just don't like edged. Anyone else knocking around in here? Yes, there is. There is a skelly. Locked door. The door is locked, rusted and won't budge. It would take an earthquake to open this. We'll bear that in mind. Thank you, Ashley. Ghost. You will note we have a 1 minute time limit. We also have a ghost in front of us. This guy can be a real pain in the ass to defeat. I think he doesn't like Spirit Surge, being a spirit. Only 17. but it's a start. Oh, and he's degenerating me. Which I do not have a counter for. And he's blinked out. So this is what he does, unfortunately. Just be ready when he appears. So hopefully we can degenerate him back. We can. So at least we're on even footing now. I don't know what he's weak to though. Oh, blocked a magic spell. Well done, mate. And he's blinked out again. Very frustrating. Come on. Eventually he'll reappear next to us. Oh, look at this. We're actually doing damage to him. I'm pleasantly surprised. He must be weak to edged. Getting degenerate on probably help. Otherwise this would have just said 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Killed. Easy. Let me assure you, that is not an easy battle. I've seen people on the first playthroughs get stuck on him for an annoyingly long time. Oh, no, don't discard. No, 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 no. Elixir of Kings. Strength upgrade. Oh, and an earthquake. Hey, didn't we need an earthquake for something? Why, yes, we did. This is an important one. Strength upgrades are huge and rare. Don't give me one. RNG hates me. Treasure chest. Chandigarh, two-handed edged weapon, bronze knuckles and an elixir. I mean, I suppose I should try the big sword. One more 4. Not particularly strong. Hi. So how many have I got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can only carry 8 weapons at once. So at some point we're going to need to do some disassembly or crafting or whatever. Just to make inventory space, if nothing else. Oh yeah. Hit points, please. 2. Not again. Oh, a convenient earthquake. Which means the rust on the door's hinges came off. Deads, which my new edged sword does no damage to whatsoever. At least not to this guy. Let's try piercing weapon. Not great. What about blunt? Even worse. Okay, this guy's just tough. Degenerate will help, I'm sure. Now we're in business. Ice up the chains. Got one. Can't remember which way is the best way to go first. Good adventurers go left. It looks harder to reach. You make this, or do we need two? I think we need two. Oh, it's a slidey box. Okay. Also, are you? Yes. I completely missed him lying there very quietly. Let's deal with this first. Done. Right, as you were. Spinny camera. There we go. Now we've got that there. We put the we put light box onto the heavy box. And we're in. Oh, it's another ghost. First ghost was weak to edge, wasn't it? Degenerate it from up here? I cannot. Oop. Route. Cool. And stop. Slowly getting better at the channels. Come on, Ghosty. I know you're around. Sure, he'll just degenerate me back, but at least I've got it on there. Oh no, Psycho Drain. Interesting. I've got a defense ability that does anything useful for that, and he's gone. Come on. Rip Ghost. This int down will disappear on its own eventually, I think. There's a treasure chest up there. I think there is. Can you see? Yeah, not really, but I'm pretty sure there is. So, strats. Smash that. That. And we're in. And what do we get? Another weapon, which will be very good against undeads, because it's silver. Shield, knuckles, hat, gem, cure for numbness, and traps. Okay. I'm sure there'll be some undeads around, otherwise why would it have given me an undead weapon? That's we pick up. There was a glove, wasn't there? Which is a slight upgrade on the leather crap. Hat. I wonder how long I've had that and not been equipping it. Okay, I think that's everything. Whee! Go back the other way. Do I need these boxes for anything? Yes, I do. How does this work? Oh, I see. Okay. It's all coming back to me. So we need you. Line it up right. You need to go there. I might be overthinking this. It might not be as hard as I'm making it out to be. Oops. But I think we do need two to be able to get up the top there. So now I need to be able to push. Yeah. This is right. That on top of there. Now that gets moved. Pick you up. Probably only need one block. And not two. But I'm doing two because I can. There. And that one goes on there. Maybe you do need two. Oh, yeah, you probably did. Done. Hey, undeadies. Hey, my nice new dagger works very well against these guys. Nailed it. Slight drawback with the dagger is it's got very short range. Too quick on. Waypoint. More than one? Yeah, there you are. Oh, nice crit. Sit down. Locked door, 2 routes. Memory serves. I think I go this way first. First workshop, work of art. Following materials may be combined. Wood, leather and bronze. And there's a save point and there's a trunk. So, it is possible to play the whole game without really doing the advanced workshop stuff. One thing I will do while I'm here is repair everything. I think that uses DP to repair DP? I forget. I forgot to attach the gem I picked up a while ago. Although I've only got one weapon that can do it. I should probably disassemble some stuff just to make space in the inventory. We did establish that the rusty nail wasn't the best weapon in terms of its matchup, so we'll get rid of that. Let's have a little look. What else doesn't have its grip matching its blade? Like this doesn't. This wants a blunt grip on a blunt blade. So we'll get rid of Tov. And the rapier, weirdly. We have a piercing. Well, we do. Tov, rapier, Shandy Gap will disassemble. If nothing else, we've made inventory space. Let's see if we can put together something cool. I've put apart my only blunt weapons. So I'll probably try to make something that has blunt attacks. Blunt 8 from the crossguard. What can we put with that? Only piercing and edged, which isn't the best. Wooden grip. That's also edged. Can't even make a decent blunt weapon at all. Nope, we cannot. Well, let's just hope we don't need one. Let's try and make a decent piercing weapon then. Wept Hilton rapier. Okay. We'll auto name it. Did I just reassemble my rapier? I may well have done. Do any of my weapons accept a gem? Shields rather? Yes, they do. It's a weapon. I feel like I'm wasting an undead gem putting it on a shield. Shield that increases power against humans? Sure, why not? Did I even equip that shield? No, I didn't. Seems like something I'd do. Well, I'm going to equip this as I went to the trouble of making it. We'll see if it's any use. And my new shield. I think we've got enough bits to do combining. Basically, there's a whole tree of weapon combos where you take, like, let's say there's blade level 1, blade level 2. You combine those together, you'll get blade level 3. Principle goes the whole way up to stupidly powerful stuff. You do the whole game without having to actually do that. I'll do it a little bit, but it does take a lot of time and a lot of fiddling about. So I'll probably do most of that off stream. I think what we've done here will do for now. Just to remind me how it works as much as anything else. I could also put some stuff in the storage trunk and save that. But I made a little bit of inventory space, so I think we'll be okay. Another thing to faff about with off stream, I think. For now, we shall proceed. Where's the door? Here we go. Probably re-equip my undead weapon here, but I want to see how good the piercing thing is. Not very. It might be better later on. The dagger is also a piercing, but the undead silver thing will make a big difference. Oh. I think this leads back to the ghost room from earlier. It does. Not. There is a room somewhere that leads back to the ghost room. I see you there. That was 3 cure balls, I think it was. That. I guess we can select a new ability. We've got all these elemental ones to work through, which I will almost certainly forget that I've got and never equip, but it's nice to have them. Presumably I've beaten everybody up in this room. Never a bad idea to just stand somewhere high, go into free look mode and have a look around just in case there's a hidden chest or something that you've missed. Enemies? Oh, hello. Body shot. Body shot. I hear you clattering around down there. Hold it. Ah, yes, this is definitely the ghost room. The rust on the door's hinges came off. I don't think there's any actual need for me to go back in here, honestly, other than to fight the ghost again. And then cock it up. And then get stuck in here for half an hour trying to fight it. No, it's fine. I can handle this. he's got a friend. This is why we do extra optional fights, because occasionally you'll find an item, a bit of equipment. Game with no levelling, stuff like this can come in useful. It's a 3-point upgrade. Come back, Ghosty. Okay, even degenerated, the piercing dagger is doing good damage. Get wrecked. Wear off in a few seconds. Actually, I can't get back over there anymore. I think there's another skeleton over there, but yeah. There it goes. Hey now. Get down. Oh, more stuff. Oh, a second chain coil. Now I have a spare. So combining those two won't make a difference. Finding two items of the same name just makes the same thing. If I find the next armor level, oh, is it the next armor level down or the next armor level up? I think it's the next armor level down, and combine it, and then I'll get something better. The game doesn't explain any of this to you. You have to just figure it out. It might be hidden deep in the tutorial, actually, in the in-game manual. There. Wow. Piercing dagger does a good job. I was wondering whether I'd need to use the piercing sword instead, but I think having the piercing silver is working perfectly adequately. Ooh, and a crit. Another new weapon. Ooh, iron. Cool. Antidote and an elixir. Let me use the elixir quickly before I forget. Big money. 3. Not bad, not bad. Arms. Finding the chains a lot easier to do with the dagger than I was with the other weapons. Ooh, didn't quite finish you off. Oh, we did. He jumped up onto the platform in order to die. Okay. Spear, an iron spear. Hey, look, I've run out of armor space. This is why you use the storage chest, but there's no problem at all with throwing away the crappy leather armor from there. We'll never use it for anything else. There we go. That'll do for now. Did all that just to pick up another leather item, but hey. And a lily sigil. And an ability. Point assault? Yeah, sure. Again, I don't change my battle abilities very often. Could use them in a much more efficient way, I'm sure, but a lot of them have different rhythms to learn on the chaining, and I'm an old man that can't learn things. See anything else to loot? Although, actually, we did pick up some armour of some sort. Not just the cuirass. But yeah, iron knuckles. So the bronze ones are 106, 107. These are 107, 108. But yeah, that is exactly the same as what I've already got. Yeah. No boots, no boots. Any more items that I need to use? Antidote, which needs to wait until I'm poisoned, or can I cast it now and just have it miss, just to get it learned? We can. There we go. Okay. Oh. I've been meaning to do this for a while. Hop into free look mode. Quality of these character models for a freaking PS1 game. Hey now. Look, you might be well designed, you might look better than some PS2 games or some PC games that get released today, but that doesn't mean you can keep dodging my attacks, okay? Okay now? Thank you. Yeah, this silver dagger is kind of breaking the game at the moment, which is not a bad thing. I hear a cat wanting to come in. One moment. Come on then, just you. Cat's needs must always be attended to. I need a box for this. I need a box for this. And does it need to be on here? Yeah, made it. Oh. Just shot again, I think. Oops. Okay, we can now open the exiting zone door. Drop a little save in first. Oops. My controller keeps screwing up and trying to press the X button when I'm not telling it to, which is why it occasionally drops out of the menus like that. I'm sure that'll happen at a critical moment at some point and lead to my death. Perils of wireless controllers. Especially 20-odd-year-old wireless controllers. Now, what are you doing in there? There's a lot of griping going on. It's going to lead to work for me later. Right, in we go. Lily Sigil turned to dust. Hey, Ghost of Hardin. Do not attempt escape, and no harm will come to you. What evil are you working here? Just a little drawing, my dear. Think you, Hardin. Gods, is he even human? He fights with the strength of a brigade. Are risk breakers always powerful? I think not. Our Ashley is a vessel, you see. He has merely partaken of the power around him. It is as I have foreseen. Next then. What next? Let him give chase a while. This is madness, Sydney. Blades will hold this town soon, and we dare not face their undivided forces. We've no time to play cat and mouse. Relax, my good Hardin. Remember, it is all part of my plan. Were the Duke's betrayal, the Cardinal's meddling, and a risk breaker strong as a bloody Titan all part of your precious plan too, Sydney? Sydney, forgive me. Be calm, Hardin. It is of no account. You impress me, Inquisitor, more concerned about our doings than your own fate. What villain are you planning, Sydney? Why, preparing a feast for your friend. I'm not going to read this out. Sorry. Emperor of Shade, descend from the dark. On a sin-soaked contracts of kinship, lead your beast unto me. So, sound effects here. I must help Father. Merlos. And while you're still recovering from that, you get jumped by bats. Yet another cool little scene. The visual effects and the sound effects on that spell that Sydney casts are pretty cool. Oh, a dagger break art. I mean, we've got to try it, right? Oh yeah, we've got the kind of, how do you describe it? Vaguely creepy, religious sounding music in the background. As we're now in the, what's the name of the zone? Sanctum. Yeah, and we need to do some more box shoving here, don't we? I think. bash you? Do we bash you? Might be totally misremembering this. Do I even need 3? Just 2 do it? No, we definitely need 3. Okay. Okay. No, I can do this. It's fine. It's fine. You go there. You can go there. And you go there. Done. Yay. I see you, Bones. Which way do I want to go first here? So, can't resist another little free look. I'm having to pretty much explore this whole area. But there is an optimal way to do it. I can't remember what that is. I don't think I want to be here yet. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, and you might just find some awesome equipment. That's an edged great axe, which I will absolutely pick up, and iron banded mail. That feels like a big get this early in the game. So we go from crappy leather armour with 108, 114 to 113, 110. And better affinities and... yeah. Pretty comfortable actually, but still, that's a big upgrade. Vagrant Story standards, that's a big upgrade. Okay, I suspect I'm going here when I don't need to, but you know, if there's a chance of picking up rare and cool equipment by visiting a room on more than one occasion, that's a risk I'm willing to take. I think, in fact, this is where I can't go any further yet. I think the floaty block to get across this gap is locked until we beat a boss. Yeah, it's stuck over there. We'll be back. Right, this is starting to feel vaguely familiar. I think we go this way in order to pick up all the best kit. And there's a free heal panel on the platform here. Not that we need it, but it's nice to have. Picking up lots of heal items. Okay, every bat in the world appears to be in this room. How do we do this? I think this is just a fancy jump we have to do. There we go. It's a tough one to time. It's a surprisingly slow attack. Get critted, nerd. Hey, Blob. Only 13. Am I actually going to have to change weapons? I suspect Blob probably doesn't like blunt weapons. I don't think I actually have a blunt weapon, do I? Unless one of the new ones I picked up was blunt. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, we do have one. We still have the pink squirrel. Let's see if I'm right. Missed my poison defense. Ooh. Okay. First things first. Get out. Well, I thought I was going to be right about using weapons. Maybe I'm not. And the dagger was piercing. Edged. This feels wrong. It's got high defense. Let's try my new piercing spear that I picked up. Nope. Him just a tough little blob. There's also a blob that's leading. Come back over here. I'm going to get poisoned again unless I can block this. Nope. Oh, there we go. He didn't have didn't actually have that many hit points. Did take a bit of a battering there. I see you there. I see you. Also, is there a I thought there was. You're down there somewhere. Damn it. Let me check out your armour. Does that reflect? Does that reflect what equipment he's actually got if I check his status? Is the game that thorough about its model design? Oh, stop thinking about it before I die, but I'm curious. If I look in the status screen, it doesn't look unrealistic, does it? Got a hat and a glove and some armour. And a Norse sword, which does look accurate. Respect game. Now, can I just make sure I don't die, please? Didn't get any of his cool gear, never mind. Heals are much more effective when you're in battle mode. I need to remember that. How do I get up here? Can I just make it from here with a big jump? Yeah. Bosom Cleaver, Dragonite, and Fixate spell. I've got a full inventory, so I can't pick this up, but I really want it. Don't want to disassemble it yet. I'm going to need that, I suspect. I will disassemble something that I'm not using very much. I guess the glaive that I've never used. Can't can I not disassemble it from here? Only a bronze spear. It's fine. At some point, a visit to the workshop might be in order. There. But just that, or did I pick up any other useful gear there? Oh yeah, the grimoire. Can I cast that in here when there's no cloud stones? Yes, I can. Learned. Right. While I'm thinking about it as well, can I we can I feel like having a little buff to all my stats on this thing might be useful. Door, where are you? I guess we had to open this door from this side. I definitely came the right way. Hey, buddy! Leather helm. Probably don't ever need another leather weapon at this stage, but I'll pick it up just in case. This is the next room to go into. Door has been locked, yeah. It's basically a trap room, but that's okay. I might get stuff. You're out of range, aren't you? I mean, this ghost can be fiddly when you're in this enclosed room and he can outrange me. Got the chain right, but used the wrong ability. That was the shield against poison one. No, stay out of range. Go. No, cat. No, don't go stepping on the PS2, please. If everything suddenly switches off, you'll know what's happened. Go sit on the chair. Good girl. Fireproof learned. Hear bones rattling. Hey, there you are. Nuclear balls. That's it. No other loot. Nope. This way. Headshots. Don't think there's anything to loot in here. Bob. Took a bit of chaining, but we managed it. I'm just going to let my risk tick down a little bit before I go through this door. No real reason. Might even heal back to full hit points as well, just because why not? Okay. Full boss music. And we're doing absolutely no damage to it. Welcome to Vagrant Story. Okay. Now I'm hoping that the new two-handed blunt weapon I've picked up might be effective here. Please. Is not. Welcome to Vagrant Story. Let's try degenerating. Oh, 12! Hooray! Success! We're in with the chance. Now I just need to get some chains right. Uh-oh. Hold still while I biff you. Uh-oh. Too slow. But I'm getting better, slowly. Fast. I don't remember what ability I put where. Ah, that's reflect damage. Okay. Good to know. It will be okay. My risk is ticking up a bit. I think the two-handed weapons tend to build your risk faster. You might have to use an item. %50 chance. The chain's just quite right yet. Oh, crit. Come on now. Yeah. Woohoo! Gamba time! Ugh. HP +3 is not the best. Oh, an agility elixir. And prostasia, which I will be using a heck of a lot. Buffs equipment. And moving platform. So let's quickly heal. Is there anything else to pick up in here? But we shall use our elixir of dragoons. I think agility affects your hit percentages. Oh, +3. Nice. And also, you Spazia. Just so we've got it learned. Okay, very good. We just need to scuttle back the way we came. And I probably need to re-equip the dagger. Fortunately, that means prostasia will dispel itself, as I'm not using the equipment that I cast it on anymore. You got a crossbow there, buddy? I think you do. Ow. Cure tonic. Let's see. Durability. I'll keep working through the elemental ones. Yeah, body shot's still the way to go. Blob, you here before? I don't remember you. Organ. You've got some hit points. Blob first. The fairy chalk, oh good. Oh yeah, we need to do some box smashing. I see you over there. Yeah, you've got the range advantage over me here. Oh, another banded male. It wasn't such a rare drop after all. It feels like it was. But, okay. I'll take it for a spare, I guess. Also, I'm going to do a quick heal here, just in case. Caught me while I was climbing. Rude. Okay, another storage box and a save point. Lovely. do a bit of off-stream storage of some other useless crap, or just go through my inventory. I'll see if I feel like it. I might not need to yet. I'll definitely put a save in here. And this is probably a good place to put in a cut for today. Made some good progress. It's great to be playing Vagrant Story again. Still love it. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you're on the YouTubes, remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment and all those good things. It's really appreciated. So until next time, take care of yourselves. I will see you all again soon. Bye.